Hey friends, this is the MrsVolfie from our half-acre homestead, and tonight I'm coming right out of left field. I'm not ranting, I'm not cooking, I'm not gardening, I'm not crafting. I'm gonna do a movie review. And the only reason I'm doing a movie review is because there's most movies that I watch, I've usually written the script and edited it and figured out the ending long before the movie's even halfway through. I watched a movie tonight that just left me floating around in some weird abyss. And all I can say about it is it was either really, really good and I didn't get it, or it was really, really bad and that's what I got. But I can say this. Joaquin Phoenix is an amazing actor. God, he's just an amazing, because regardless of what I did or did not get out of the movie, what I did get was that I've never seen him play a bad part yet. And because he lives those parts. Joaquin Phoenix, if you ever see this video, you are a phenomenal actor. You really, really are. Because a part of you comes through in every role you've ever played. Now, this movie was called The Master. And it's supposed to be about how a man, how a man handled post-traumatic stress disorder coming home from World War II. Now, I don't think this guy's eggs were all in his basket before he even went to war. And I got emotional at some points because I recognized family. I had uncles and a father who came back from World War II, severely emotionally damaged. My dad wasn't necessarily emotionally damaged because he didn't see active service, but I had uncles that were never right after that. I had one uncle that never came back. He's buried outside of London, England. But my point is I saw alcoholism in this movie. I saw post-traumatic stress disorder. I saw mental health issues. And I saw people who can take advantage of those and not realize they're taking advantage. They're trying to help. But whatever I saw, I'm not sure I got it. The only thing I got was, again, Joaquin Phoenix. You are an amazing actor. And, yeah. If you don't want to get into a really lengthy... It's one of those movies you watch, like, and people sit around all dressed in black with berets and cigarettes going, yeah, that was really deep, man. That was just... Oh, you know, that scene where he kept banging the wall and saying, it's a wall. It's a wall. Wow. And it, you know, it could have been anything he wanted, but he refused to see past the fact that it was a wall. I mean, those kind of, it's one of those movies that inspires that kind of discussion. But guess what? It inspired me enough to, I've got to think about it. It's not one of those movies. I mean, come on, folks. I don't watch a lot of movies. You know why? Because I usually sit there and go, okay, this is what's going to happen next, and boom, to boom, to boom, to boom. Because there's really only so many patterns a movie can take. There's only so many ways you can tell the same story over and over again. For instance, if you go on your satellite programming and you look at the pay-per-view movies, and you look at the little box that describes the movie, they all sound the same. It's all been done over and over and over again. They're just putting different characters, different places, different times, you know, in these movies, unless they're writing about something that actually really happened. And even then, they take artistic license, like Braveheart. That really didn't all happen the way they say it happened. But anyway, my point is, this is one movie that left me humming to myself going, wow, I really either don't want to ever think about this movie again, or I really want to think about it and wonder what I got out of it. The Master with Joaquin Phoenix. Unless you're ready to have your husband turn to you and say, wow, honey, you can really pick him. The choice is yours. Watch it or not. But this is my movie review. I couldn't figure out the ending because it took too many turns. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, I think I better stick to cooking and gardening and milking goats because I must suck at movie reviews or something. If anybody else out there has watched that movie, please tell me what you thought about it. I was either profoundly moved or completely lost. I'm still not sure. Take care. Bye-bye.